Manchester United continued the Arsenal crash-out series, sending them out the FA Cup, and the United Twins need to speak about it. Hey, ready up. Good or bad, it's a must. Preparations keep pre-match leave a fuss. When the whistle blows, stipulations in the field like a wrestling match. Target, lock them up. Progress on the opposite, believe in divine time. 3H is my time. Load them up with a pinpoint aim. Took 2-man step for boots in the field, it's prime time. We are fit anyway, especially ballers. Touch every 4-4 corners. Open clear set piece with delivering trauma. It's like a TV drama, cover every genre. I rush short for the next team. You say they're hot on Marga, left and right. 2 C's up top for the win. Us twins leave dust on the CB's armor. Today's a beautiful day. Blessings to everybody inside, including yourself. I started off Arsenal 1, Manchester United 1, but we were the team that ended quite a sublime penalty shootout performance, victorious. Wordy, I know, but what a victory. I'm enjoying myself tonight. From our unlikely goal to take the lead, we waited and waited for that break, and it was executed to perfection as Alejandro Garnacho broke free, drove into space and squared the ball to Bruno Fernandes, who emphatically put his foot around the ball and found the right corner. Diogo Dalot's red card and their equaliser soon after. Altay Bayern Diesel's 0-hero performance, saving a penalty that shouldn't have been given in the first place. Making an all-important save in a penalty shootout. The football gods blessed us in the face of adversity today, and we grabbed a hold of those blessings and rode along like Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. Sweet victory to send us through to the 4th round of this cup. This game had it all.
Wow. The energy that was generated in that second half alone was sensational.
Brilliant.
The first half was largely subdued in terms of our performance, and like in past games, I wanted to see us be more adventurous in asking questions of that Arsenal defence. Bringing on the likes of Xerxes, who converted the winning penalty, by the way, Ahmad and Co, for me, completely changed our attack and how we were able to approach the game as things developed and lactic acid further generated. Today, Toby Collier as well was an engine in that midfield too. Our defensive display was courageous. The Butcher, magnificent Maguire and marvellous Mateus all had moments where the game could have been popped like a zip for us had it not been for last-ditch clearances, strong headers, and more blocks than an antivirus detecting a Trojan horse. You have to give credit to the squad over the last 2 games, and this one in particular, for our defensive structure for the most part. It wasn't perfect, and in the moments where Arsenal were able to play through us, it was either poor finishing or committed recoveries that saved the game, where we had 10 men for 60 minutes of football, essentially. Bro. I worried deeply when Diogo Dalot got his second yellow card, because it was a challenge that was completely unnecessary. A poor touch and an even poorer decision to slide in. Thankfully, once again, the team survived past that near disastrous event.
It was a battle, a fight to the death, a thrilling game that had it all. Something about those pre-VAR big cup games, big games in general, where the life and energy isn't sucked out of every goal celebration, every big moment. Decisions are conclusive, and those making the decisions have to live with their split-second mindsets rather than rewinding and forwarding a dozen times. The most pumped and entertained, out of my seat I've been in a long time, and for the FA Cup, it was an excellent display of why preserving competitions like this matter, and that's not just for the Premier matchups, of course. Lower league sides being able to pull off miraculous giant killings and more. That's the magic of the FA Cup, and we'll be feeling the mana again, hopefully, when we face Leicester City away from home. Managed by Ruud van Nistelrooy, of course, as they thrash QPR 6-2 in their respective tie.
Manchester United women also enjoyed a wonderful victory of their own in the Women's FA Cup. 7-0 against West Bromwich Albion. A Rachel Williams hat-trick, a double from Celine Bizet, with Melvi Mala and Ella Toon completing the scoreline. The Toons was by far the pick of the bunch. Check it out. A fine way to start 2025 for them after a rather stop-start opening to the WSL campaign. It's a derby affair, a Manchester derby affair for Mark Skinner's side next Sunday. And for the men's team, a busy week awaits with Southampton on Thursday and Brighton on Sunday, both at Old Trafford, so there's not much time to celebrate this one at all. Back to work on Monday in preparation for 2 more crucial league fixtures, and the energy has to be put into replicating those levels of effort and drive performance-wise against any team we face off against. Quality is a different thing to tackle, but we must deliver on those aforementioned things first to enjoy success consistently.
I feel like I've said this like 1,000 times now, but an excellent way to round off our weekend's 22s. You know what to do. Let us know in the comments how you all reacted to Manchester United's penalty shootout victory against Arsenal in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. United also advancing in the Women's FA Cup too.
Come on.
Please hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Share to your friends and frenemies. And oh, by the way, Big CM back on Twitch. Link in the description. Make sure you don't miss out the streams
Check it
this
out.
week. Ooh, Poku coming away with it. Anchor, Thomason, Patrick, Cappy! Oh! What a goal! Until the next time, we'll see you lot sinner. Keep calm, composed, and just know your role when the Don's inside. Better hide what you're stashing. On the field, just one ball dominates. 22 egos fighting to tag in. Rough and rugged. It's like old school.